What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Mafia 100% playthrough. Hopefully everybody is doing well. So in this video we're going to basically be doing a little bit of a cutscene with them at the cafe, kind of talking and whatnot, and then we're going to jump right into free roam so that we can get some of the collectibles to 100%. I do think that we actually get a trophy for completing one of the sets in this video. Which set it is, I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're gonna go ahead and to jump into that. But I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe, and here we go.
So that's how a regular palooka goes from cabbie to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner. What are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping at its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy. Way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron! You're driving with your goddamn eyes closed? Look at this! Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, no, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. The grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Someone spun you a tail, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time Crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
That don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We're running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing the rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
Alrighty, guys, so let's go ahead and get us one of the black masks. It's going to be right over here, right next to the St. Michael's Church. So we're just going to go ahead and put that little indicator right there, and then we will go ahead and drive over. Once you drive over here, you're just going to pop over here. It's actually not that hard to miss, even though I do miss it. It's on the stairs right there. So you just grab it like that, and then that's collectible number 9 that we have in free roam. After that one, we'll go over here to actually the St. Michael's Church, because there's one directly over here right next to the trash can. So you just want to go ahead and pop that one, And that is number 7 for us for the black masks so far, but number 10 all together. Then you want to go ahead and pop over here, kind of like, I kind of increased the map so I can show everybody exactly where it is, but it's going to be like right over here. So what you want to do is you just pop over here, and it should be either on the in the middle pier, or it will be on the left hand side. So if it's not on, okay, so it's not on this one, so it's right over here. And that will be number 8 out of the collection of 20. So after we grab that black mask, we're going to go over and grab this one right over here. It's called, the little area is called Central Island, but you want to do it right next to the theater right over here. And then you just pop over, and it should be in the street. You just walk over, and it's right next to the newspaper or magazine. And that will be number 9. Alright, so we want to go to Hollowbrook, and we're going to sit there and pop right over here. It's kind of like right in this area right in here, but you're going to go right across the street. So once we go over here, you just pop it out, and then we just walk over, and it should be right here in the grassy area, right next to the trash cans, and that will be number 10. So all we need is 10 more, and we finish the collection. Then we're going to go to the stadium, which is right over here. I think that is going to be a little bit further down towards the docks, but it's going to be like right here next to the trash can. So right there. And then you want to go right over here. And it should be right here in Beck Hill. And it should be right next to the picnic tables. You just grab that, and now you're at number 15. Now, some of these you do collect in story, so if you see the number jump, it's just because they're actually in story as well. But we're doing the free roam version. So I just want to make everybody aware that if we have, like, say we get number 8 and then it jumps to 11, that just means that there were a few in the story. Right now, I'm doing this kind of after I have finished all the missions, but I just wanted to sit there and do a video where we cut in a little bit to the other ones. So that as we're getting them, this is just free roam. The main video will have all of them in order, so you don't have to worry about that. So then we're just going to go over here, and they're actually right between the boxes over here next to the trash can, which seems to be like the running norm. Like most of these you'll find next to a trash can somewhere, which is kind of funny. Almost like someone was going to throw it out but missed. And then we just go right over here. And it's going to be like kind of like right next to the further end of the harbor, but once you get over here, it's going to be right next to that entry, right next to the trash can. All right, so we need 2 more to actually finish the actual Black Max collection, which is actually pretty cool. But we're going to be going right near the little houses area, right over here. And it should be right, I believe, on the porch. Yeah. Or no, it's not on the porch. It's on the other side of it. So we'll just go over here, a little further down. And it will be on the, well, I mean, I guess it is the porch, but it's like the backyard patio, I guess you could call it. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. And then we're going to go kind of deep into the country area and to get this little black mask. I think this is the last black mask, but we actually will get a notification about it here shortly, actually. Well, in that one, it didn't pop up. Unfortunately, some of the times, for whatever reason, that one just didn't pop up. And I was waiting for it to pop up, but it never actually did. So, unfortunately, I didn't have a thing. But we did collect all of them. As you see, it's 20 for 20. So now we're at the Super Science Stories, and we're gonna go to the St. Peter's Dock, and we're going to collect them. So you just want to go to this next dock right here. You'll see like a big fishing pole right next to it with a chair, and there we go. Like I said, some of these that you'll find, we actually did in the story. So, like I said there and said, as we do the missions for the regular stories, we're also going to be able to collect them. I'm going to do one with just the story mission ones, and then one with free roam, and then I'm going to do it to where it's cut into order, where you can get them all. So it'll be like 3 separate videos, but in all, it will actually get them from start to finish. That way, it's a little bit easier for everybody to get the collection in order. But it's with you being able to actually switch from free roam. So if you beat the main story first and get all of those, then you would just come to free roam. So we're gonna go to the bar, and then right over here across the street is our other one. So we have number 15 collected, and we actually only needed number 5. Alright, or we need 5 more to collect, excuse me. Alright, so we'll just go right over here. And this kind of the bigger area over here, but what you want to do is just go right here and come down, and then it will be kind of like right here near Heaven's Peak, and you'll just go right over here. I believe it's on the very top floor over here, or is it this? Yeah, it should be right there on the top floor. I thought the stairs was on the other side, because that's how like usually they would be, but I went into the back thinking that they were in there, but they were actually in the front. But we have another Super Science Stories collecting, so we'll just go on to the next one. And then with this one, we're just gonna go to this dock right here, and then we just go a little bit down, and then we'll just go straight to the dock area, and it should be right there. I don't think it's going to be directly on the boat, but it should just be right over here. It kind of sucks that we don't have a whole lot of boat missions. That I thought that would be pretty cool, but yeah, too bad we don't have the boat. And there's number 17, yeah. I wanted to show the boat because I thought the boat looked pretty cool. Like I said, it's just kind of sad that we didn't really get a whole lot of missions on the boat. We had that one, but that was when in the story mode where you have to take out the senator or whatever his name was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but other than that, that's the only boat mission I think that we technically do. But in free roam you can't actually go on a boat, which kind of sucks, because I think that would be pretty cool. But you're just gonna go over here, grab on these stairs right over here, and it should be right next to this. Well, I call it this the siding, but I guess you could sit there and say like the wall. Alright, so we're gonna go back into like the housing community and stuff like that on this long dirt area, and it should be on this farm over here. And what we'll do is we'll just go right next to the, I guess you'd call it either the outhouse or the porta-john. I don't really necessarily remember what they would call it back in the day, but to me it was, a porta-john basically. But And then we're going to go to Robbins Park. It should be right over on the second one right over here. Once you come down, you'll just go right back to the little area over there. And because you have to come from the one just to get to this one, which is kind of confusing for some people. Because a lot of people I see in videos that do 100%, they'll go to the first one, look around and get lost, and then be like, "Oh, it's not here. I don't know what happened. It's a glitch." But it's actually on the second one right here, on the little island area, and it will actually just be right as you pass this little area right here. And so I see a lot of people, they come right here and they're like, "Oh man, where is it? I don't know where it is. It must be a glitch." But actually, if you just go a little bit further, it is actually in this outer area, and it should be right here. So I just wanted to show people, because I know a lot of people sit there and come through that little eating area, and they're like, "Oh, the game must be glitched. It's not there, but it should be right there," and they don't actually pick it up. It is actually just right there. So I just wanted to show that just to make sure, because there are a few videos that do that that are posted. So I just wanted to make sure that people actually saw that it is collectible. You just got to go a little bit further, because some people think it's just in that eating area. And then you just come over here and you just grab the terror tales right over here on this kind of worn out porch. The poor couch, bro, or the chair. I would have called it a recliner, but you can't recline it, I don't think. It's one of those like old antique type of chairs. All right, so you just want to go down to this old house right here, and it should be right here on the stairs. And that is number 16 for the terror tales. So as you do it throughout the story missions as well, you'll be able to collect more of those. But this is actually me after I've beaten the game, because I want to kind of actually, because they had those little interns where you can they just talk for a little bit and then they go into a mission. I felt that it would be better to, use those as times that we can do free roam, so that we can get these free roam stuff done. That way we don't have like a 45-minute long video. And the intermissions, they kind of help us be able to do this. So now we're just going to go over here. It's in like the middle island area, but it's still in the dock area. It's the last one on the left. So you just come down here. And once again, like I said, it does kind of suck that we don't have boat missions, or we can't ride them in free roam. But I think that would have been pretty cool. I don't really remember off the top of my head, because it has been so long since I played Mafia 2. I also don't think we don't have boat missions in that one. I think in the third one we do, where you like drive a boat or stuff like that. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit higher. You're going to go to Lake Freer, and it's going to be right here on this top area, and it should be right around the back of the house. You just want to come over here, and then hang on. The back area of the house. So as you're coming through right here, it's going to actually be right here, and it should be right there on the docks next to the little fishing pole, which is kind of weird. Like I said, a lot of the times these collectibles will actually be either near a fishing pole or near a trash can. It's kind of hilarious, or next to a newsstand. I don't know why. I guess the game was just like, hey, the devs were more than likely like, hey guys, we don't need to fix this. It's not broken. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and keep same old, keep it right next to a trash can. All right. So this is going to be the last collectible for this collection. We should actually have the achievement pop up right here as we get it. I wanted to push him into the lake, and apparently you couldn't, but there we go. The other one didn't pop up for whatever reason. Like I said, I am not entirely sure why. You did see that we did collect all 20 of them, but It just didn't pop up for whatever reason, and this is the last collectible of the video. It's going to be in Chinatown near Bill's, and all we gotta do is just come over here right next to the trash can. Good old same trash cans that are next to everyone. Gangster Monthly. That is going to be it for the video, so I just want to sit there and say thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Hopefully this video helps you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.